God constitutes all being. Now let's take our sick friends and see that God constitutes all being. We are malpracticing them by thinking they are sick. We're not helping them. We're not helping ourselves. We're letting the world mind express through our unenlightened consciousness. God constitutes all being. Now, if I wrote that on the blackboard, that wouldn't heal anybody, would it? So I can't write it on the blackboard of my mind and expect it to heal anybody either. There has to be a change in consciousness, not writing it on the blackboard. You have to dwell with it. The fact that we say it now doesn't make it a power. It's the daily dwelling in the conscious awareness that God constitutes all being. And as you dwell with it daily, you're praying without ceasing. You're abiding. You're resting. You're being faithful. You're standing in the secret place of the Most High. You're building that foundation which suddenly becomes so firm that when the news hits you, so-and-so is sick, it hits that consciousness then. You don't have to recover. It hits it then, and it's dissipated by your conscious awareness that no, God constitutes all being. And you're not trapped. Then you're not malpracticing anybody. Then the tides turn. Evil power cannot have any existence outside the mind that believes in it. And that's pinning it right down on the false consciousness. The only evil power there is in the false consciousness, the mind that believes in it. But that's not the Christ mind, so it's not the mind you want to be in. You are never dealing with floods, tidal waves, or typhoons. You're dealing with a universal malpractice, which is made up of the belief in two powers. Now let's get rid of that second power. There's only God power. God power isn't making anybody sick. Therefore, what's making somebody sick if there's no power to do it? We're looking at a universal sense of things, a universal malpractice, a universal belief which we are calling sick person. And the only reason we call it that is because we believe that such a thing is possible. We believe there's a power to make a person sick. We believe it. And our belief is false. There's only God power. There's only Spirit. We must come to that side where we know God power is all that is here. God power is the power behind my life, my business, my relationships, everything in this world is but the outer appearance of what I know to be invisible God power. And therefore, that God power being the only presence, there is no other power to make anything evil or bad. Only thinking makes it so. Right where every evil appears, invisible God power is in your consciousness. You're purifying your thought. You're preparing a habitation for God in your consciousness. You're opening the way for the Comforter.